Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. This is not only my favorite list to do, but also being cheap is kind of my area of expertise. So let's talk about the best budget basketball shoes that are available right now. What's different this time is that I've decided to not go by release time. So I'll include all options, whether they came out this year, last year, or even earlier, as long as they're still available on the market. And these 10 that we're going to talk about today, I'm pretty sure you should still be able to get a pair from online, in store, at your local retailers, Foot Locker, Famous Footwear. Anyways, I consider a shoe to be a budget shoe only if it's priced under 100 bucks. And these all have a retail price below 100 USD. So factoring in any additional discount that you might get, I mean, that's just incredible value. And speaking of great value, this video is brought to you by my favorite people over at Kinetic Kings. They make some of the best mesh shorts out there at $45. These are great to hoop in, great for casual wear also. They got a big selection of dope designs. I got a few of their newest pieces, including their active shorts. This black cherry blossom one looks absolutely fantastic. So does the sky dye. Love the blue color on it. Super clean. Just perfect for the summertime. Their active shorts are more heavyweight, made with multi-stretch fabrics. They also come with deep pockets on the side. All of these shorts fit above the knee, by the way. You can go with your normal size in most other shorts and sweatpants. Be sure to check them out on their website. Remember to use my discount code. And thank you, Kinetic Kings, for sponsoring this video. Coming in at number 10, I think in many cases, they might be skipped by a lot of people when they're scanning through all the products. But this is a true budget shoe that's easy to use, gets the job done, holds up well through the everyday grind. Let's give them their flowers. Adidas Ownthegame 2.0. Yeah, it's this basic looking one that only retails for 70 bucks before any discount, that is. Very Adidas, kind of old school, has all you need functionality wise. Traction is decent, not top tier, but decent. Cushion gives you a subtle bounce too. Comfort is okay, there was never really any pinching or anywhere hurting my feet. They are durable for outdoor use. Here I do have the newest version, Ownthegame 3.0. I got these about a month ago before I left for my trip to China. Used them twice. So far so good too. Both versions might look a little chunky, but they're not heavy. I'm sure you can find these in a lot of places still. Much respect to this great value option from Adidas. At number 9 is your favorite budget shoe. Well, chances are if you tune into this video, you've expected to see them somewhere on the list, and that is the Nike Precisions. Precision 7 is their newest version, $80. Precision 5 and 6 are $75, I believe. But nasty sales on them are not hard to come by. Very affordable, super lightweight. That's probably the one defining feature about these. 7, they added more fusing to the upper. 6 is just a simple mesh, kind of stiff at first, almost no cushion. But traction is amazing. You get a hard stop pretty much every time down the floor. So that was impressive. Yeah, don't expect too much on the Nike Precisions, but as a lightweight, low top guard shoe, this is solid for its price. Where's the box for these? Somewhere right here. Number 8, I had to include these. Widely available here in North America. Adidas Dame Certified 2 at $90 or below. 1 and 2, both great. Both will eventually end up being dirt cheap. Like even now, the first Dame Certified, I've seen it at a dead mall going for like less than a pair of slippers. Traction is elite, believe it or not. Super loud and squeaky. Very consistent on clean or dusty courts, based on my experience. The 2.0 feels a little bit more secure with a rigid upper. Fits a little bit better for those with wide and flat feet too. It's pretty spacious compared to the 1. The way they integrated some leather onto the upper is fine. Didn't hurt the comfort or softness. So I consider it a stronger pick than all those shoes with a standard lightweight mesh upper that are flooding the market at this price range. All right, next up at number 7, this is another very popular budget line by Nike. Like I see people playing in these all the time. For all types of players, this is usable as a low maintenance, simple but effective option. And that is the Giannis Immortality 3. I would have taken the Dame Certified over these, but given how this shoe does well for a variety of positions and playing styles, here I'm going to put the Giannis Immortalities at one spot higher. Good traction, typical Nike budget shoe cushion, it's like a Renew midsole. Not so bouncy, but definitely not a stiff shoe either. I like the 3 a lot more than the first 2 versions, mostly because of the material and fit. they finally became a tiny bit wider. And this upper holds up better over time compared to the previous version, let's say. There's so many different colorways out there. I lost track for sure. Nike site, famous footwear, any sports retailer shop, you can probably find a good deal at lower than their $85 retail price. I've seen the 2 and 3 go for like 30 bucks at the Nike clearance store. Let's shift over to Under Armour. They also make a lot of nice budget hoop shoes. This one was from earlier this year, and it is their widest option available, the Curry Splash 24. Steph himself did wear these during the NBA All-Star event too, briefly. Curry Splash 24 beats a lot of other budget shoes with how smooth and comfortable they feel on feet. This shoe transitions very well from front to back. You get a micro G midsole, old-fashioned Under Armour stuff. Very underrated setup, in my opinion. And don't forget once again that this is really waifu friendly. Forgiving fit in the toe box, even more spacious when it comes to the middle area. Now that's pretty rare for a Curry shoe and for a budget shoe. So here I have it at number 6 on this list. $100 is the retail price. On top of that, there are discounts out there, I'm sure. Okay, we're in the top 5 now. The 5 best budget shoes available now, in my opinion.
Top 5 what? Top 5.
At number 5, this one made it mainly because of how versatile it is. And that is the Wade Flash coming in at $99. Basically a continuation of their Son of Flash. What I mean by versatile is that they're good for indoors and outdoors. You can hoop in them obviously, and you can even wear them casually if you like. Lightweight, breathable, not much of a squeak to be honest, but it grips well on most court conditions. Cushion is kind of sad, slightly below average I would say. You can call it a brick, but it is what it is. I couldn't stop getting more of these because I dig all the good aspects. If we were to compare it against the Son of Flash, I wouldn't say it performs better overall, but they lowered the price, reduced the weight, increased the ventilation. It was just really fun to play in. I think they look awesome on feet as well. Let me know what you think. So, you know what I think is better than the Flash? The Fly.By Mid 3. This one was probably first released like a few years back, but just a month or two ago, I saw these floating around at the Nike outlet during my Denver trip. They only retail for $65. I've seen these go for like $29. I mean, if that's not cheap enough, I don't know what is. But most importantly, performance is more than satisfactory. It's even up to the standard of a lot of $100, $120 shoes. They're also very light, of course. You get a surprisingly decent feedback pressing down on the heel there. So responsiveness is not bad. This shoe works very well for fast and shifty guards. 1, it's got good traction. 2, core feel and agility are very ideal if you prefer something that's low to the ground. Nike Fly.By Mid 3 takes my lucky number 4. I can't complain at all. Moving into my top 3, I gotta put my favorite budget shoe on here. I think these are a gem. That is the UA Lockdown 7. Lockdown 6, Lockdown 7, these two versions are nearly identical, so same thing really. Top-notch comfort for a $70 shoe. You do need a good colorway to avoid a cheap style out there on the court. But hey, functionality is king, right? When I'm rolling my feet in any direction, this soft leather conforms to my movements extremely well. The tongue and other mesh areas are plush and spongy. EVA midsole, not that impressive, not bad either. Average weight, but anyways, super fun ride, trust me. At second place, I just used these again the other day. So I admit this is maybe the only one on here that isn't very easy to cop. But because of the performance from all different aspects and the low retail price, should be around $100 USD, I have the Adidas Son of Shy 3.0. Yep, they still made D-Rose shoes. This shoe came out last year and it was a good one. I think they might have only been available in Asia. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Performance-wise, the milky translucent outsole on my pair is very grippy. The combination of materials turned out to be a lot softer and more conforming than I expected. So it's not like a hard shell that it seems to be. For cushion, you get a typical bounce midsole from Adidas. Bounce is bouncy enough. Impact protection is okay too, and from a top-down view, you might be able to tell that the width is an ideal one. Easy pick at number 2 for me. Now, the best budget shoe that you can get at this moment, I thought this was a fairly easy choice too. The Nike GT Cut Academy, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with the main GT Cuts. but who cares? For $95, you get arguably the best traction out of all shoes available. This Academy also is elite on dusty courts. Picks up a lot less dust compared to the GT Class 3, for example. Cushion and upper material are the usual stuff. If you like a more supportive and reinforced upper, you can pay $15 more and go for the GT Cut Cross. But for an incredibly lightweight hoop shoe, the GT Cut Academy really impressed me with this also. You get a decent outrigger part on the lateral side. Because there was nothing wrong with it anywhere else, that was enough to make it number one. Even more delicious if it's on sale. So that was my top 10 best budget shoes to hoop in. Not based on release year, but based on what's currently available as we speak. GT Cut Academy takes the top spot. Nike makes a bunch of great options below $100. Their Air Max Impact 3 and 4, one take 3 and one take 4, not the 5. These are some really good ones that I didn't even get to mention. Under Armour also makes great budget shoes. Their Jet 21 is another all-timer. Super nice materials for $70, similar to the Lockdowns. Their Spawn series and Curry 307 also very good. Puma's Court Rider series is very waifu friendly and very outdoor friendly. Worth mentioning as well. I'm just not sure if you can still find them. 361 Degrees increased the price for their AG4 and DVDs, unfortunately. So they're no longer in this price range. But if you were to add $10 or so, the options open up even more. LeBron Witness, New Balance HESI Low, GT Cut Cross. I mean, the list goes on really. I could have done a top 20 easily. So what other shoes do you think I missed out on? Or which other budget-friendly options would you recommend us to try? Please feel free to share with us down in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.